Here we go. Take two. Can I switch the camera? Nope. Can't switch the camera. Same thing happened last time. It's like deja vu, and I still can't switch the camera. That shouldn't surprise me. Anyway, hello to whoever is going to watch this. Not sure who that might be, but moving on. I really want to make a YouTube channel, but I am really unorganized about every single aspect of my life, and I really have trouble following through with plans that I would like to execute. So we're working with our strengths today and acting on impulse. So I have impulsively decided to make a YouTube video. And I'm currently walking through Ayuka Park Ravine. Beautiful ravine, beautiful trees, foliage, flowers, lots of beautiful things. That's not the focus of the video, though. The focus of the video is my brain, maybe. I have lots of things that occur in my brain every second of every waking hour of my existence, and I think that I could, like, hey, look at that, there's a car. I think that if I just turn on the camera and start talking to it, then that could maybe make a YouTube video. Okay. So, something really strange just happened to me in between the first and second attempt of this video. First attempt didn't work because my phone was out of storage, but then I deleted some stuff, so now it's all good. The strange thing that happened to me was I went by one of my favorite places in the neighborhood, the old abandoned house on Northwood next to James's house, and I heard, this is a big, burned down, very clearly uninhabitable, let alone uninhabited, house, and there was Queen playing inside. Very strange. I think it was, I forget what song by Queen it was, but that's not important. Ow! What? I think I just got a leaf that fell on me. Okay. I'm going to show you the house now, in case that wasn't obvious. That's where we're going right now. And I love this alley, too. Oh, there's one other YouTube video on this channel that is, like, exactly the same thing, but I wasn't trying to talk and make it actual normal people YouTube video. Is this a normal people YouTube video, or is this still just me being weird? I'm not sure. But this is the abandoned house, and it plays music for no reason. Okay, I'm like kind of building up the suspense here for no reason. I talked to Ethan, who lives right next door, and he said that it's been playing for days because there were some workers here and they probably left the radio on. But here it is. It's very spooky, like, it's definitely very fall right now, the beginning of October, and I'm getting very spooky vibes, so we're going to do a little lap around this house and investigate. Did you hear the music? Whatever. Okay. So, that is the strange thing that happened to me just now. And with that out of the way, I'm going to share my primary thought that has been recurrent throughout the day, which is the concept of experience. I'm experiencing right now. This is a fully fledged experience to be walking through this alley and attempting to make a YouTube video. So, if you've ever listened to the song Experience by Daedalus, then you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll know what I'm talking about on an emotional, visceral, kind of human connection kind of level. It doesn't have any lyrics, so you will have no idea what I'm talking about intellectually, but I think that it might help. So, I think that, what time am I at here? 4 minutes. Okay, I can explain experience in 6 minutes. I think that the most fundamental aspect of human existence is experience. I think that that's maybe the meaning of life, dare say. I don't know, but that's just an idea that I've been working with recently. And I think that I just think it's like at the core of what makes us human. Like, there's all the big questions out there, like why? Basically that's the biggest question of all, is why anything? Just why, question mark, period. It's like, why does this exist? Why is that green and that blue, and this house, why did that burn down? And why was it built in the first place? And why was there atoms to construct a house that could have burned down? Why am I here, also constructed out of similar atoms to this house? Why do I have the capacity to even intellectualize and verbalize these things? And why do I have the capacity to feel emotions regarding that and regarding anything else? Why do I feel confused? Why do I feel intrigued? Why do I feel happy to be among nature right now? To be doing something fun and not just sitting in my bedroom watching The Good Place on Netflix? Lots of big questions, right? So experience may be the answer. That's the fundamental thing that we can't explain the most, I think, out of all the why, is why do we experience? I think that we experience just to experience. I think the whole point is to do this. The whole point is to just be here. The point is to exist. The point is to have these experiences. The point is to have the emotions. The point is to experience the world, the universe, life, humanity, human emotion, anything that you could experience. And there's a lot out there to experience. And it would be impossible to ever experience all of it. It's just the world is so infinitely complex. Human, conscious, sentient beings that we are also infinitely complex. There's just... This is like a loop, like a philosophical loop of complexity, where you start asking these questions and then it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and more confusing and more complex. But the answer is probably really simple. The answer is probably just experience, just be, just to be. Why are we? Because we are. And that is pretty good for me. I like that answer because I like experiencing things. I like just walking around. I like the interesting textural patterns of the bark and the tree and all the leaves on the ground. And look at that strange colored, like, lighting effect with the street lamp over there. This beautiful ravine. I don't know. It's good. It's like, maybe this is like just a really like philosophically like optimistic perspective, but I just think that this is so obvious, and it's almost hard to even verbalize. And I know it sounds kind of ridiculous to even verbalize it in the way that I'm doing right now, but it's just so obvious to me. And on days like today, when I'm sitting in my room and being super bored and not experiencing anything, and then I just decide to go outside, and then there's all this out here waiting for me. It's just so obvious that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And so that is, you know, I've had that feeling for a long time, maybe my whole life, maybe everybody does. Anyway, I've started to like codify this thought process a while ago, and you know, that's what I think the answer is. I think the answer is experience. And you know, my old answer used to be love. Hold on a second. There's randos walking through the ravine with me. Confidence is key for everything, and I currently do not have the confidence to continue to just say random bullshit like this into my phone while walking past somebody on the ravine. And there's also somebody behind me, so I'm gonna walk faster. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the old answer that I had, that I was working with for a while, was love, but that's encapsulated by experience. There's a lot more to human existence than just love, and that's a great part of it, but it doesn't seem to cover everything. I think experience really covers everything. And okay, I'm almost at 10 minutes. That's my goal here, is to just talk into the camera for 10 minutes. But I would also like to introduce an additional concept: diversity of experiences. That has been like my mantra, I guess, for a while now, just what I try to live by. Diversity of experiences. Like I have established, there is so much to experience. There is so much amazing things in human existence and the universe to experience. And I love that about being a sentient human creature on planet Earth in this world, is that there is so much of it. There's an infinite number of it. It's infinitely complex. And I want to see as much of it as I possibly can. I want to go to as many different places in the world as possible. I want to live in as many places, see every city, every biome. I want to learn languages and talk to as many different kinds of people as possible, make friends everywhere, like observe just different facets of human existence and experience all that I can. Try different foods, just, go skydiving, do this, that. It's like, I don't know, I'm just rambling now, but I think that this makes sense. Like, I just want to experience as much as I possibly can. And I could talk for a long time about how that extends into, through analogy, or I don't know, you come up with some kind of special word for it or whatever, but like the way that it extends into like different parts of my life and my existence. But maybe I can talk about that in another video. For now, diversity of experiences. There's somebody walking behind me, so I'm gonna go. Bye.